So I'm a scientist in Super Mario Brothers,
Okay.
and
I'm a woman. Okay.
you're just a vessel of dark, anaerobic fecal matter.
You make me really happy.
See if we can elevate you into the universe.
Yeah. I spun out.
Yeah.
I was spun for a second.
Okay, all right.
I want to become a scientist now.
No,
We're in the wild.
no. Few
Well,
of
is
us,
that because there's not enough souls?
dude, not me. I love me some math.
In particular, I wasn't ever good at math. I was always promised no math. There will be no math on this show. So I love educating myself, and I'm such a spun, and I'm so curious, and that's what it's got me here. Is math related to science?
Math. It's a beautiful thing. Isaac Newton discovered it. Kind of fuzzy and abstract, and but when it comes time to actually measure something, you need the math.
What I thought I knew 4 months ago, I've changed my mind, and it's because there's not enough souls here. But the more that I learn, the more I realize I don't understand that, and I go, and it turns into all these colors, and that's why we're sitting in a rainbow right now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had someone call me a ass, and it seemed like a compliment.
I would take that as a compliment.
It was a compliment,
It
and
means
I just
you-
want to pour this water all over my head.
So that means you're deeply plugged in to the pulse of deep philosophers throughout time.
Well, I appreciate philosophy and science so much so, and spirituality, of course, and the things that I don't understand, I appreciate.
Yeah.
And the more the more I thirst for knowledge, because I'm so thirsty for. If I'm thirsty for one thing, it's knowledge, right? This is when like the smartphone, when it just goes, I'm rebooting whether you like it or not.
It does that every now and then.
That's like me. Like my brain is like, I'm ready to reboot. I'm ready to reboot.
Okay, so that's disaster. So how about this? Let me
Ground me. Neil,
I will ground you.
me.
Are you ready?
I'm spiraling.
I will so ground you. All right. How about this?
I try. Sometimes I look like a sci-fi person.
A little bit. Yeah.
I love the future.
It is the real universe, and the universe is under no obligation to make sense to anything.
What do you mean?
That's Socrates.
Is
Well,
it?
it's Plato via Isaac Newton.
And who are they?
Bacterium.
Great. Like sperm.
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. One gets in.
I mean, it's science.
Most people who could be born will never be born, will never even exist.
I can't. I just want a bowl of spaghetti bolognese, and I want to go to bed now. I just want to go to bed now.
You can span 4 octaves, is that right? That's not common, I guess. Is that right? I'm not a musician, so.
I don't know exactly. I'm definitely no Mariah Carey or Celine Dion or Beyonce.
Okay.
But they're kind of otherworldly.
So, but they're dead.
I've been crying and screaming, so I believe in something much bigger than me. I wrote a song on this record called Bigger Than Me, and even if it's just a feeling, it's a constant reminder that it's just not me that's here. And I don't know what that is for me, and that is some form of God. I don't know if it's the God that is like old and has a long beard and sits on the throne, but I think it's consciousness. It's just like kind of like LOLing at all of us, going like, what is it? And he's like, just live your life. Like, stop trying to figure out who I am. Try and figure out who you are.
It is weird that we spend so much time trying to figure out the universe. That's an interesting fact. Pops up above.
Ice cubes are just little mini icebergs.
Exactly.
Grand design. But that's just a theory.
Well, it's a hypothesis, and it's hard to shake that hypothesis.
Yeah, because you don't have a photo and you can't post it on Instagram. All right? Say it one more time. Say it with all of it.
America's eclipse.
America!
What was I talking about? Wait.
Grand design.
Thank you. So the genetic code is capable of making trillions of variations of Socrates.
I'm gonna need a nap after this.
I'm
just gonna let everyone know that's watching. I'm gonna need one nap after this. I know nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I ask you about?
I'm still asking you about E.T.
Okay, all right.
You wrote a song about E.T.
I know, but that's it. It was just a metaphor. I mean, I believe in it and everything.
The words didn't sound very metaphorical to me.
I don't know if I would actually have intercourse with one of them unless they were like.
That was one of your lines.
I know.
I would have sex with an alien.
But I also say. I also say things like bon appetit. You know, I paint pictures.
Excuse me. Bon appetit and I want to have sex with an alien, these are not equivalent sentences.
Well, meaning like I was using food. It's all super creepy, but life is creepy. But like, you know.
Okay. It's just a subset of the creepiness that is life itself.
Listen, I think that we're being witnessed in so many different ways. So it's like.
It's just, what's
It's
another,
just
what's
the
another
tip,
camera?
Which is the tip of the iceberg.
Okay, all right.
That's yin and yang.
You got it. It's
I mean, it's science.
The rest.
I'm making a ton of mistakes. This whole thing might be a mistake.
So, yeah, good.
I'm just gonna press Control Alt Delete on this whole situation.
Oh my God, I feel it moving through.